I came back from Dubai a while ago, but I'm only finding the opportunity to film this video now. And since you guys enjoy my first impressions videos, I thought let's do another one because I have quite a few fragrances. These were very kindly gifted by the brands while I was there, and I am so incredibly grateful for them to think of me and to send me these fragrances. I did carry a couple of things from my collection. As you guys might know already, that I recently moved from Dubai to the UK after living in Dubai for like over 10 years. And so 80 or 90% of my collection is still in Dubai. I couldn't carry all of them, obviously, and I couldn't ship them because they're classed as dangerous goods and you need to have a specific permission to be able to ship perfumes abroad. So I couldn't bring any of my collections. I couldn't bring most of my collections here. So what I wanted to do every time I go to Dubai is to kind of try and bring some of my collection back. But I couldn't do that because these brands were so generous to gift me these boxes that I didn't have the space or the weight allowance to bring my own collection back. But I did sneak in a couple of small boxes that I didn't get a chance to open. For example, these two boxes from Swiss Arabian, they were from my collection. They were in my collection and I didn't even have a chance to open them yet. So I grabbed these because they were relatively very small, but the rest are brand new, given to me by the brands. A couple of them I have tried in store, but most of them are going to be first impressions, and I want to go through them one by one with you guys. So the brands that sent me fragrances were from Haramain. They had sent it to my Dubai address, and I also visited Jardin de Parfums. I did a full video if you want to see more in-depth details about this brand. It is currently live on my YouTube channel, so go and check them out. They gifted me one bottle as well, and I chose this specific fragrance. I cannot wait to unbox this because I remember really enjoying it. Then I also got Incense 01 finally from Swiss Arabian. I also have a full-length video of visiting this store, and if you want to watch more details, I actually interview Alia from the Swiss Arabian family, and she's incredible. She walks us through all the collections of Swiss Arabian, so go check that out as well. And then I also have another episode of Oud with Zakir Gafur, and he is a fourth generation oud trader, perfumer from Assam, and he created this perfume called Shogun. I'm super excited to unbox this as well. So the other store I visited when I was in Dubai happens to be my favorite niche perfume boutiques as well. They're called the Scent Library, who very generously gifted me this box and another fragrance as well. And actually today I just got another fragrance set from Emirates Pride, and I also visited the store when I was in Dubai, and I have a full episode about all of their collections because when I did the review of Master's Signature, a lot of you guys were commenting asking for reviews of this brand because not many people review this brand apparently. So I just got this today sent to my UK address, but I thought I should just include this in the Dubai haul video because I did visit their store when I was there and they were very generous to send this to me all the way. Thank God I didn't have to carry this heavy box in my luggage. Let's start with Haramain first because they sent these fragrances a long time ago and I couldn't get my hands on them until I reached Dubai. Okay, so that is the box for Natural Forest by Haramain. Very, very detailed, very intricate. It's beautiful, to be honest. Let's see what the inside looks like. Oh, look at that. Can you guys see this properly? Yeah, it almost looks like stone. Even the cap is like faceted to make it look like some natural stone. Look at that. Very interesting. Let's see how it smells like. Whoa. This is a very unique scent. It smells, obviously, from the name you can imagine, it smells a bit green, but it does. But it's spicy at the same time. It's aromatic. It's fresh. Oh. Okay, okay, so from the name, I assume it was going to be super green, and like a freshie, but there's a very, very nice spiciness to this fragrance, which is very addictive. Oh, I quite enjoy this. I think so. I'm not a green fragrances kind of person, but this one is so nice. It's almost, I don't know, what is in this? Is it like, it's almost peppery to my nose, but at the same time, it's green, as in it's green like a very lush forest. That's how I can describe it as. I think they've got the name right. So we've got a little booklet here. So in this collection, they have natural iris, natural amber, natural forest, and natural oud as well. I have the natural oud with me, so we're gonna go through 2 scents. I remember they also added 2 samples of the natural iris and natural amber as well, but I don't have that with me. I don't think I carried it, and I think I left it in Dubai. But from what I can tell, this is incredible quality, and I haven't seen anyone speak about this online. So this one has notes of citron, orange, mint, lemon, blackcurrant, and coriander. It also has apricot, basil, or basil, however you say it, carrot seeds, and rose de mai. And it also has figs, dates, and ambrette. It is a complicated lot of notes, to be honest, but it is not a straightforward fragrance. This is not linear by any means. This is a beautiful green aromatic fragrance with beautiful touches of spiciness. Now that I see, it's coriander, basil, and it's got that carrot seeds as well, which is super interesting. Wow. I am truly impressed, you guys. I would be happy to do a deep dive of this fragrance on a different video, and I can talk more and longer about the brand as well. So let me know in the comments if you would like to see that. The bottle and the presentation itself is impressive. I'm going to go to the next one from the same brand. This is natural oud from Haramain. I'm a little bit afraid from the name because natural oud can be very animalic, and I do love my oud. I love my stanky pure oud oil, but in a fragrance, when you spray, not a lot of people get it right. This guy's Zakir Gafur, he gets it right because he's been dealing with oud for generations. He knows the good quality oud. He knows how to play it light. He knows how to play it animalic and barnyardy, and you know, all the way there. But you can tell it, the quality of his oud is always excellent. It's very artisanal. But when a fragrance brand tackles oud, I'm always afraid. So let's see. Let's open this and see how this smells like. Another bottle, which is super intricate, black in color, very mysterious. Ooh! Whoa, okay. I dropped the booklet, not the bottle. Okay, so again, same design, very, very fascinating, very beautiful, very intricate. The bottles, they all have this vein, like marble, and they're not plastic. They are very heavy, so I think they might be glass. Let's try this. Natural Oud by Haramain. Oh, okay. I get the oud, but it's very interesting because the way they've done the oud is traversing between on the fine line between animalic and more mass appealing oud. It's just at the border. If they pushed it a little bit more, it would be animalic, but it's not. But you get the dry oud. That's the smell I'm getting. It's a very dry oud kind of smell. Let's go through the booklet and see what it has. Okay, so it opens up with grapefruit, bergamot, pink pepper, blackcurrant, pineapple, nutmeg, and cloves. Yes, the nutmeg cloves with the oud makes it very almost like a dry oud smell. Okay, and then it also has, it's interesting, it has pineapple because a lot of brands are doing pineapple smells now. And I love a pineapple note, so I'm not complaining. I think Swiss Arabian just launched a new fragrance called Soul of Bali as well, which has pineapple in their marketing. So that also is something I really want to smell and try. Yeah, the clove, I'm getting now more clove. So it has the spiciness or the bite of the clove. This also has ginger, cinnamon, citron, cardamom, rose, and the base notes are patchouli, vetiver, tonka, ambroxan, musk, oak moss, and sandalwood. It's funny because they have not listed, I just realized they have not listed oud as any of the notes. Okay. But I do know that oud accords can be achieved with certain woods, like sandalwood as well. I don't know if that's what they've done. Well done, Al Haramain. They are quite unique. I haven't smelled anything like them before. So I don't think they're inspired by anything. Okay, next. Incense 01. Oh my god, this fragrance, you guys. I have been wanting to unbox this because I'm so curious to wear this. I love this fragrance. As soon as I landed in Dubai, I landed early morning, and the very same day in the afternoon, I had an event with Swiss Arabian, and I smelled Incense 01 for the first time at that event. And I waited for months to try this. I know they launched this a while ago, and I checked for availability in their UK suppliers. I think they're called DXB Perfumes. I checked their availability on their website, and I couldn't find this fragrance anywhere. It was always sold out. I landed in Dubai, the first event, and I tried this. They had a drink inspired by this as well, and wow, the first time I tried, I loved it. I loved it so much, and I was really hoping that this would be in the goodie bag, but it wasn't. It was Musk 07 in the goodie bag because they were promoting that for spring, which is another beautiful underrated scent from Swiss Arabian. But ooh, yeah, I'm so happy I have this in my hands now because I have tried this, like I said, and I love this. This is a beautiful fragrance. Even the bottle is insane. The presentation from Swiss Arabian is always so beautiful. The bottle has meaning behind it, you guys. If you watch my interview with Alia from Swiss Arabian, you'll understand the meaning behind this calligraphy, sort of. This bottle design is well thought out. I absolutely love the different colors they're coming out with. Tobacco 01, that gray grunge look, and this one as well. This is their first in the Incense series, so this is Incense 01. Right, so I don't know if you guys know, in their heritage collection, they always they do fragrances inspired by specific notes. So they have rose series, they have the oud series, and they have the musk and amber, and now they have tobacco, which was launched last year, I believe. Last year, yes, at Beauty World, and this is their first in the Incense series. Oh, this is so beautiful. This is not your church incense. I don't know. I don't... They have done justice to incense, you guys. The only brand who does incense really well is Amouage, because incense is widely popular or produced or found in Oman. So incense is always as front and center of most of the Amouage fragrances. This incense is so beautifully done because I can sense some gourmand facets to it as well, which is so lovely, because incense can, you know, if you are from the Middle East, you're used to the incense smell because you burn it in your house, and it's the frankincense, or they call it Laban. It's, you know, used to fumigate the house and just have that beautiful smoky smell. Or if you go to church, then you're used to that frankincense smell. But it is a note that is so beautiful. It can be done so wrong, but this is done so well because it is blended with this gourmand facet, which is so incredibly delicious. I don't know the notes, so I'm going to read it out for you now. I have Fragrantica open in front of me. So it has frankincense, rum, oh wow, juniper, bergamot, and middle notes of fig, hazelnut, almond, roasted nuts, lily of the valley, and then base notes of frankincense again, dark chocolate, vanilla, sandalwood, cedarwood, moss. I am going to do more in-depth review of this fragrance because it so deserves it. But yeah, it's finally open. I finally unboxed it. I saved it and waited so long so I can do this together with you guys, but that means that I can finally wear this when I'm out and about. Okay, while we're talking about Swiss Arabian, I want to go through these small boxes very quickly. Like I said, they've been in my collection for a while. You guys, like, my perfumes actually leaked, some of them. The muhammariya that my friend's mom made, those leaked and it's all over, but it smells beautiful. The boxes are lucky to get some of those precious scents. Muhammariya, if you guys don't know, please Google. It is a traditional Emirati or Khaliji fragrance, which is cooked or handmade by the women in the family, and usually it is used by the Khaliji brides, and their moms would make this for the Khaliji brides to wear on their wedding day. It's so beautiful, and I have a few bottles of them that my friend's mom made. It is one of the most precious possessions I have in my collection. So, what are these two? I have Oud 07 refill pack. This is why I wanted this in my collection, because Oud 07 is one of my favorites, and they have this refill pack which is incredible because I can just put it in my my bag and carry them everywhere. So that's the one. And we have Shaghav Oud, one of their very famous Shaghav collection, and we have Shaghav Oud oil here. I love my oil so I can layer, and these two will go really well as well, I think. So I'm so happy to have these in my UK collection, finally. Next, it is my honor to finally open the Scent Library's beautiful gift box. The owner or the founder of the Scent Library is Saeed Al Noemi. He is a very passionate perfumer as well. So his brand, the Scent Library, is available in the UK, in London, at Les Centaurs as well. This is something that he gave me, and this is a very, very, very special fragrance, you guys. And I'm so happy to be able to talk to you about this, because this is what they call the Ghaf fragrance, and the whole box comes with home scents as well, and this gorgeous oud wood chips which is soaked in oil, as you can see. I realized that I also got Bakhur from Zakir Gafur as well, and I realized I don't have the burner here with me in the UK, and I'd be too afraid to burn it. The fire alarm's just gonna go off. So I don't have the burner, but I will invest in one so that I can do a very small fire, small Bakhur that's not too smoky. I want to talk to you about this very special fragrance, Al Ghaf. Okay, let's keep this aside. This is Al Ghaf by the Scent Library. For those who don't know, Al Ghaf is literally the national tree of UAE. It is protected. So if you've seen roads in UAE and if they're built around a tree, it is Al Ghaf trees. And it is a very, very, very precious tree. It has yellow blossoms when it blooms. It is a tree that is usually grown next to their majlis where they gather, because it reminds them of their nomadic days where they used to take shade under an Al Ghaf tree in the middle of the desert. It is a very resilient tree, obviously. So the ancestors used to sit under the tree and share, kahwa or coffee. And that is why Al Ghaf is so special. I have a little write-up here. I love UAE and I lived there for over a decade. My husband grew up in UAE. So let's read this. Welcome to the new Scented exclusive chapter. Today, the Scent Library, proudly Emirati company embarks on a novel journey with the introduction of Ghaf, a fragrance that captures the essence of the UAE like never before. As Saeed Al-Nuaimi, our founder, explains, Ghaf is not just a perfume, it's a commitment to our roots and our community. It is so beautiful. The unique fragrance has been 3 years in the making. It is crafted from the real essence of Ghaf tree, extracted meticulously to ensure that the trees remain unharmed. Our process is as gentle with nature as the breeze passing through the Ghaf trees. A promise to our land. 2025 is the year of community, and we're dedicated to giving back. With every purchase of Ghaf, we pledge to plant more Ghaf trees, nurturing the very soul of our land. Beautiful. So Ghaf is created by Kevin Mattis, a perfumer, and he's created some famous ones. Caspian Cherry from Electimus, has also created Voyage à Paris from Fragrance du Bois as well. So let's not waste time. I want to smell Ghaf immediately. So Ghaf, if I remember, in the store gave me the memory of yellow blossoms, almost like mimosas, and it is green in the most slight way. I don't know, it almost feels like, you know, when you're walking in spring and you get a whiff of some beautiful smell and you're looking at the trees, you know, which tree is giving that gorgeous smell. So it's almost like that passing smell, which makes you stop on your tracks. This is beautiful. It has the greenness of the tree, and it has this beautiful mimosa-like yellow floral smell. They have the notes here. It has green leaves, basil, citrus notes, and middle notes of cedarwood floral notes, base notes of amber, sandalwood, musk, and patchouli. It does remind me of Ghaf. The next fragrance that they gave me, same from the scent library. This one is called Le Jardin des Emirates. Okay, so I guess a garden in Emirates is what it's translated as. It's French. And you know why it's French? Because, this was created as a collaboration with the French embassy in the UAE. Oh, I was wrong. This is not entirely. This is in collaboration with the UAE embassy in Paris. This is to celebrate the 53rd National Day of UAE. And also it celebrates the botanical and cultural ties between UAE and France. So this opens up with a burst of peppermint and green apple, which I totally get. And surprisingly, I can get green apple. I don't know, like, you know, when you say green apple, red apples, I'm like rolling my head, rolling my eyes, thinking like, how are you supposed to tell the difference between a green apple and a red apple? But surprisingly, when I first smelled it, I kind of got the green apple. I don't know, that's the image that conjured up in my head. So I get the green apple, the peppermint, and it also has lemon and blackcurrant. Middle notes are ambroxan, palm flower, and jasmine. Base notes are vanilla, moss, suede, oud, and kolas dates. Kolas dates are UAE dates, you guys. So it gives this very nice dry down, which is quite syrupy. But it's a gorgeous, very unique scent. I love this one as well, but I do love Ghaf more, I have to say, between the two. Next, we're gonna unbox the gift that I got from Jardin de Parfums. Oh my God, it's finally come to the time when I can unbox this, but I really don't want to. Look how beautiful they've done the packaging. If you watch my video, I go through each one of their collections. Jardin de Parfums is a gorgeous boutique, and you can even choose different packaging colors and different ribbon colors and personalize it totally to your liking. Oh my God, this is so beautiful. I've enjoyed seeing it like this, but now I think it's finally time to rip the band-aid and open. I loved this fragrance, but you guys, when I visited the store, I was so congested and I couldn't smell everything properly. And I'm so happy my friend, who's also a perfume obsessed girl, she joined me for a cup of coffee, and she joined me while I was still at the boutique, and I asked her to select one for me. I was in between this fragrance and another fragrance called which is inspired by the Egyptian opera singer and actress called Khaltoum. Her music is studied by the likes of Quincy Jones, and she is loved worldwide. So this one is white oud. Like I said, I was torn between this fragrance and I think I regret not getting as well. I might have to buy that one separately. But I asked my friend to choose, and she said she was also torn. She said like both were incredible on my skin, but she feels that this I will get more wear out of it, because she said it was the perfect base for any layering combination that I want to achieve. White oud from their Papaverum collection. Papaverum is a term in Italian that means poppy, and they use inspiration from poppies because the poppy flower in different culture represents different things. So the red poppy is remembrance in the UK. In California, it's bright orange, and in Asian countries, it's yellow in color, and they use it to send for get well soon and best of luck. It represents that. Beautiful box. Can you guys see this? It is textured. It is so beautifully done, very luxurious. And do you see the little design details? I appreciate those so much, because then when you place your hand like this, you're not holding the box down, you are placing it right under, and you can pull this very easily. So that is the gorgeous packaging of Papaverum white oud. And if I remember the white oud when I tried it in the store, I think it was a very bright and beautiful oud, not the animalic, not the strong oud that we're used to associating the word oud as. Yeah, this is a gorgeous transparent oud. They've done it in such a bright and citrusy way that it's so delicate almost. It has bergamot, pineapple, middle notes are floral notes and pink pepper, and they have agarwood, cardamom, tonka, and vanilla. They have managed to achieve oud to feel transparent and bright and uplifting. All right, next I have to check out this fragrance because I tried it very briefly when I interviewed Zakir Gafur about oud. So if you haven't seen that, please go watch that episode. It is so thorough. We chat about oud for over 30 minutes, and Zakir gives a lot of tips on how to spot fake oud and how to get into oud and so on. So very, very insightful episode, I have to say. So this one is called Shogun, and I also got Filipino Bakhur. Like I said, I don't have the makara to burn this. Okay, so if you know anything about Zakir Gafur, his website is gafur.ae, so do check it out. He's a traditional perfumer, and like I mentioned, he's a 4th generation perfumer. They've been trading in oud. Their family used to supply to the royal families, you guys. So if you want real high quality oud, you go to them. And they used to supply to even Sultan Qaboos from Oman, who is famous for his love for perfumes. He's no more with us, but he is solely responsible for the foundation of the brand Amouage. So that's a lot of information I just threw in this episode. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. This is very light for Zakir. I know because he uses real oud, and real oud is sticky and animalic and so nuanced. But he's done it in a way, I just wrote to him because I wanted to remember what he said. When he was creating Shogun, he was inspired by the Japanese word monko. Monko. I hope I have pronounced it correctly. Monko, which literally translates to listening to scent. So monko involves calming the mind and listening to the fragrance. So he loved this concept, and this inspired him to create this beautiful fragrance called Shogun. And I do have to apologize because on their website it's sold out. And if you know Zakir, he does very limited drops, and once it's gone, it's gone. He takes his time, he studies the notes, and he obviously knows oud more than anyone I've ever met. So this fragrance, Shogun, has rose Bulgarian, jasmine sambac, Cambodian oud, Laos oud, cultivated kinam, and sandalwood. Light. In a way, light for him. Many people will find this animalic, but for Zakir, this is a very light, beautiful floral fragrance. Very delicate. The touch of floral notes in there. It's so gorgeous. Very well done. We are coming to the end of this first impressions video, you guys. This is the final perfume that I'm going to unbox today. Like I said, it just arrived today in the morning, and I'm just so happy that I can unbox it immediately so I can use it. I love my fragrances to be used. You know, when you're in different moods and you want to use like one fragrance and you realize, I haven't filmed that. That's what I was going through with these fragrances. I really wanted to wear Ghaf, Incense 01, and I couldn't because I had to film this. So this one is the Midnight Glow set from Emirates Pride. Look at that. Isn't this beautiful? It's like a leather box with the logo of Emirates Pride right here. It is gorgeous. This would make an amazing Eid gift. Look at that. Wow. Okay, so it has the Midnight Glow, Midnight Oud, and Midnight Glow oil. This is perfect for layering as well. Let's try the Midnight Glow and the Midnight Oud. So that is Midnight Glow. Oh, beautiful, citrusy, bright, woody, slightly ambery. It is a beautiful fragrance. What is happening? Everyone is doing bright and citrus. Oh, well, we're in summer. I forget. I'm in the UK, so I don't even know if it's summer or not. So this is Midnight Glow. Wonderful fragrance. Let me read out the notes for you. It has bergamot, cedarwood, and pride wood. You know, I did mention this in my long form video about the brand, that Emirates Pride has their own captive called Pride Wood. Captives are, let's say, notes that is trademarked or owned by a company, and you don't have access to it. No perfumer will have access to it apart from the company who created Pride Wood. And they use this in, I believe, Mystery as well and Midnight Glow. This is beautiful. And of course, the base notes are ambergris. This fragrance was created by Jordi Fernandez, you guys. You might know some of his work. Blue Talisman, for example. Oh, you haven't heard of that? Maybe, what about Oud for Greatness? Oud Maracuja? It's all by Jordi Fernandez, and he worked on this fragrance as well. He's the perfumer behind this fragrance. Okay, so Midnight Oud is the same DNA or the same notes that they have listed here, but it has the addition of oud, which will make it so much more deeper and warmer. Oh yes, you get the oud instantly. This is not your forgiving oud, so be careful. This is animalic. For those who love oud, you're gonna love this. But for those who are not used to oud, you might not like it. But this one is more mass appealing. I want to thank all the brands that have very generously shared and gifted me their fragrances. It means so much to me. I hope you guys liked this episode as well. And next time I have a big haul, I will do another first impressions. But if you have any fragrances that caught your eye and you want me to delve deeper into it and make a separate video, please do let me know in the comments, and I'll make that video as well, either long form or shorts. Once I love a fragrance, I do continuously talk about it on all my socials. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. It means a lot, and I can see that my community is growing slowly, and I see those who are writing comments to me and engaging with my page, and I'm so grateful for you guys. But please do subscribe and like this video. It really helps and encourages me. It takes me a long time to create these videos and edit while I have a 10-month-old baby with me. But I do this because I'm so passionate, and it means a lot that you join me on my videos and support my page as well. So thank you once again for sticking around, and I'll see you in the next video.